Back on the PGA Championship, we can look at what could have been. The reality is, here he sits, another year without a major, but he's got a lot of golf coming up starting tomorrow.
Well, you know, I look at where he was a year ago at the PGA and where he was now at the PGA. His game has changed dramatically. Looking at it a little bit from afar, and I know, Billy, you saw him close up at Kiowa, it appears to have maybe fallen in love a little bit with the knockdown shot. As we look at him practice here, it looks like to me his ball is up a little bit further than it has been. The divots are a little bit shallower. His finish is a little bit higher, a little fuller. So maybe he's going to start incorporating some more changes into his game. But I think his game is in pretty good order. I still don't think he putts the way he used to.
Well, I think you look at the statistics, and that's going to prove that his putting isn't nearly as good as what it used to be. But on that Friday PGA Championship, I was following him, and I thought that the 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th hole, where everyone in the field was struggling, he went through those 4 holes, 1 under par. I thought, at least for my money, that's probably the best consecutive 4 holes that I've seen Tiger Woods play in 3 years. Every shot was on the money. The drives were in the fairway, beautiful iron shots. And from that point forward, I just thought he was money. And I think the thing that he has to look forward to, Gary, is, okay, another year, no major championships. So this is about adjusting. I readjust my goals. What are my goals from here to the end of the year? So FedEx Cup. That's got to be the goal.
2 things to what you were talking about. That 4-hole stretch, considering how hard those holes are, the wind direction, the difficulty of the conditions, that's a heck of a statement. The other thing that people are starting to believe is that he has an aversion to his driver. Did you think that last or 2 weeks ago at Kiowa Island?
I did not. I thought when he felt as though there was enough room to where he could start it down the left-hand side and let it just bleed a little bit from left to right, I thought he felt very comfortable. I still think that when he catches a left to right wind, just right directly over his left shoulder, he gets a little jumpy at that point, but then he just goes to that low stinging three metal, and he's fine.
I think most players, though, don't like that wind. I don't think that's
I know.
For Tiger, but I really think his game is in very good order. I just don't think his putting is what it used to be, but his pitching and chipping seems to improve. So putting will probably be next, and we'll be talking about him running the tables here pretty soon, I would imagine.
Well, at the beginning of the shows, we talked about big ballparks. He certainly still has plenty of length, and if you look at his record at the Deutsche Bank next week, a win on this property and the good vibes as well, and considering the fact that he's #1 in the standings, he's got a very good